Good day, everyone. My name is Lolo Nneka Chimezie. I'm the National President of Igbo Women Assembly. My personal experience, when this insecurity was too much in the Southeast, I'm based in Lagos. For our group, we have different departments and we have media departments. So we decided to come and cover it and to find out what is actually happening. But when we came around to cover the insecurity, we discovered that 90%, I'm sorry to say, of the insecurity in the Southeast was caused by the military. I won't apologize for saying it, because they would have shot me at Osumuhu that time. So when we came, and on Monday, we decided to cover the sit-at-home proper. So when I have my driver, I have my car, so I moved with my driver. So when we came to Olo, that near Banana Junction, we discovered that place was, closed up by the military. So I had to come down because I have a newspaper outfit. So I have my ID card. So I approached the militaries. Even when they saw me approaching them, they were like even their faces. And I greeted them and I said, "Okay, why did you block the road?" I said, "Who are you to ask all that question, without the harassment?" And I showed them my card. I said, "Unfortunately, I'm a media person and we are here to cover the sit-at-home because we realized that you said IPOB is sit-at-home and they're enforcing sit-at-home. But with the look of things, you are the one enforcing the sit-at-home, because I know that before you came, there was nothing like this insecurity. Let's be honest to ourselves. Before the militaries were moved to Southeast, we didn't have it this bad. So you were brought here to relax the sit-at-home. Not that there were clashes within the sit-at-home, but for you to relax it so that people will start coming out. Now that you are blocking the road, it's like you are helping to now enforce the sit-at-home. So when I now flashed my car, they now ran inside. So out of anger, I moved those things on the road. And then I drove past. I covered the whole of Southeast. When you approach their checking point, they look more deadly than any criminal, even armed robbers you meet on the road. The way they approach, the way they harass. So after touring the whole of Southeast, we now realize that even the way they harass motorists, the way they harass people, we now realize that 80% of what we are being told is being done by the militaries and the harassment. Now, on my way back, I'm from Imo State, so I ended up in my hometown. I'm from Olo, actually. And then going back to Nnewi, where I was married. So taking that Osumuhu is usually faster. So I came through I landed through the Imo State airport. I forgot to remove the tag on my bag. So when I approached that Osumuhu, they stopped us. And when they saw the tag, they said, "Where are you coming from?" I explained myself. They searched me and what have you. And then when they took my passport, they said, "Madam, where are you going to?" I said, "I'm going to Nnewi." "Where?" "Nnewi South." "Where in Nnewi South?" "Oto." "Where in Oto?" They were now asking me my village. At that time, I was very upset with what they were doing. I said, "It now means we are under siege. This is not security. You came here for another mission. Oga, what are you doing with my village and my family name? So you are the ones that will collect this information from our sons that come from abroad, and then you give it to your kidnappers. It means you are involved in kidnapping. Otherwise, why would you be asking me?" I said, "I'm going to know." Is that not enough? You asked me my village, I told you. You asked me my town, I told you. You are now asking me my name, where I come from. So what else? In the night, you come and carry me like fowl. They were, in fact, they cocked their gun. 10 of them, they were mad, they were raging. I lost it. I now said, the Southeasterner needs to find out what is going on. This has nothing to do with IPOB. The problem is the media were reporting something else, while underneath something else was going on. So when I got home eventually, in fact, when I went after the quarrel, I told my brother, "You know what, turn this vehicle. If I pass, they will kidnap me." I think they work with those criminals in the bush. They kept them there. How can they keep these more tanks and what have you? How large is Osumuhu? It's that forest that they cannot fish out those criminals. So as we are turning, they seized my car key. So I left them. So I think the whole drama, they went to bring their leader, the Ogas. They came with their van and they collected the key and they handed it over to me. I was alarmed. When I got home, I called the PG of my local government and I said, Oga, you people should stop looking at IPOB. I'm not an IPOB member, I don't know them, but this is what is going on. See. As I was talking, a young man said, madam, they seized my machine there. Yes, because people, Okada will not pass through that Osmo, but I think it's better now. The man said, madam, I am. I said, what did you say? He said, I am. But we are stuck. You know, that was the reply I got. We are stuck because the militaries are here. If you remove them, something else might happen. I think at that point they knew and they were looking for solution. Another experience we had is I passed through that Osun road and I met the militaries there. They were right at Ekotutu. And now from our investigation, we realized that when they were attacked by whoever attacks them, they would turn their gun on the villages living nearby. That was how also Ekotutu was burned. Have covered the whole southeast, both the police everywhere in the southeast, and they cannot fish out these criminals. But with few vigilantes that were raised, you can see the women saying that they can enter the bush now since we have this vigilante group. So what I'm telling Diana, let's stop moving money around. Now, about big cars, you know, can we take security? Invest it in security. I can assure you,